Hi, my name is Gary Hardy and I'm the Commercial Director here at ViewMyChain. In this short video, I'm going to give you an overview of what ViewMyChain does and how we do it. I'll show you just how easy it is to get started and install from Alto, as well as show you some of the features and benefits of the system. And at the end of the video, if you'd like to find out more, all you need to do is click the Register Interest button found in the top right hand side of the screen on your Alto integrations page, and we'll be happy to arrange a bespoke demo for you. So I'd like to introduce you to the new version of ViewMyChain and show you sales progression and chain management like you've never seen it before. I think it's fair to say that everybody watching this video will know the challenges that agents face day in, day out in trying to get chain information. The numerous calls up and down the chain, people reluctant to share the information, the reliability and timeliness of the information you do get. Transactions are taking far too long, and what that means is there's more risk of each deal falling through. Generally, most agents feel in the dark and not in control. So how do we solve it? Well, we've been busy over the past few years building data partnerships with key industry players such as CRM providers, conveyancers, search providers, mortgage brokers, and surveying platforms, to name just a few. Together, we currently have over 20 partners helping us provide better visibility on chains to our clients. Now, we don't rely on a network of agents. This is not an empty vessel, totally reliant on you, the agent, inputting the information or trying to get everyone in the chain connected. In most cases, we already have the data you need and can push it to you every day so you can successfully and proactively manage your deals. And better still, you can use our technology to help you verify chains at offer stage, making sure you get every deal off to the best start, reducing the risk of fall-throughs, all those nasty surprises which often appear in the early stages of a transaction. We can flag those to you as they happen. Now we're generating roughly 11,000 updates every day for chains in England and Wales. And once we finish verifying and deduplicating the data, we present it back to you on a daily basis. As I said, we already know the chains that you're involved in. So when you book your demo, we can let you know just how many updates we could have been providing you for, say, over the last 6 months, 12 months, and what that means in terms of efficiency savings and what it could mean to your bottom line. Imagine a system that automatically builds the chain links for you. Put in what you know and let ViewMyChain do the rest. We'll build the links. We'll provide the agent details as well as updates on the key milestones, irrespective of how many links are involved, and we can even deal with split chains. Remember, ViewMyChain gives you visibility and updates on every link in your chain, irrespective of whether the other agents involved are using us. The information we'll provide you with will reduce your effort by about 60%, giving you more time to focus on the important issues and provide a better experience for your customers. But it's not just about building the chains and providing updates. It's about identifying delays or breaks in the chain, so as agents you can act quickly, work smarter in keeping the deal together. How many agents call you to say they've lost the buyer? How do you know whether the search timescales are going to impact the deal? ViewMyChain can alert you to all of these things and more. The end result? Well, it's fewer fall-throughs, faster transaction times, agents are getting paid quicker, and the experience is far better for all involved. If we look at the scenarios of who uses ViewMyChain, if you're someone who manages their own deals in amongst lots of other responsibilities, trying to find time to progress each sale is a challenge. Who's to say that just because you've allocated time to chase the deal, that the people you need to speak to will be available at the time of your call? Often, there's a lot of effort for very little reward. Even if you're a sales progressor or have a dedicated sales progression team, staying on top of each deal is a time-consuming and frustrating process. Often you end up making lots of calls, leaving messages, sitting in call queues, and even then there's no guarantee you'll get the information you need. ViewMyChain will save you time, approximately 60% of the current effort, so you can focus on the things that matter and provide an even better experience for your customer. Agents are getting back hours of their time. Fall-throughs are reduced by, on average, 8%, and transaction times, on average, are faster by 17 days. And that means that agents are getting paid quicker. So it's no wonder business owners are happier when using ViewMyChain. So this is real, it's live and working in over 1,000 agency branches already. And the feedback is positive. Agents love the visibility we provide and the reliability and timeliness of the updates. And it's getting better day by day with more and more data partners joining us. The user experience is really important, which is why in one screen you can see the whole chain. You know what's going on and where you need to focus your time, where the potential delays or breaks in the chain are without even having to pick up the phone. When you log into ViewMyChain in the morning, property statuses will have been updated, new chains will have been built, and any new potential fall-throughs or delays will have been highlighted. It really is your launch point for all things chain and sales progression related. But ViewMyChain is more than just a sales progression tool. Agents are winning more business in the living room as our technology builds greater confidence for your client. They can be assured you have the best visibility of chain information before you even present the offer, allowing them to make more informed decisions. Confidence in getting each deal off to the best start and reducing the risk of it falling through, which often happens in those early stages. Getting the transaction through quicker and being able to keep them better informed during the process, well, I'll tell you what that equals: happier clients, happier agents, more recommendations, and more business. Okay, so here we are in our Alto dashboard. And now what we want to do is we want to look at how we can integrate with ViewMyChain. So very simply, in the top right-hand corner here, you'll see the little cog. And if you click on that, you'll have the option to select integrations. Once you've selected integrations, that will take you through to the main Alto integrations page, where if you scroll down on the left-hand side, you'll see sales progression. Simply click that, and you'll see here the ViewMyChain option. Click on Tell Me More, and this takes you through to the main ViewMyChain page, where again you'll find a little bit more information about us, the benefits. You can click, there'll be a brochure available there, and also some testimonials to have a read through. Here you can do one of two things. You can either register interest. So if we click that, simply fill out the form here, submit, and that will send a request through to our sales team, who will be in touch to arrange a demo and show you the platform in more detail. Now, if you've already gone through that process and you're ready to get started with ViewMyChain, simply click the Integrate ViewMyChain option, select the option to state that you have a ViewMyChain account. Make sure that you've selected the branches that you want to activate, and then simply click on Integrate. And once you've clicked Integrate, you'll get a nice confirmation to know that the integration as far as Alto has been done. That sent a notification through to ViewMyChain and our onboarding team, where we'll be in touch with you to guide you through the next steps. Typically, we would expect to have you up and running within a couple of weeks of integrating or selecting the integration option. So now let's take a look at the ViewMyChain platform. So here we are. This is the ViewMyChain platform. Now, prior to going live, we will ingest all of your existing for sale and under offer properties. So everything you need will be here on day one. Also, every time you add a new listing to Alto, it will automatically feed through to ViewMyChain, ready for when you receive your first offer or indeed progress the sale. So let's take a look. We're currently in the My Properties section, which will include all of the for sale and under offer properties. But using the advanced search functionality, it's really simple to get to the information that you need. For example, click on status and we can just select the SSTC properties. So now we're just looking at everything which is under offer. We have a high-level view of the current status of these transactions as well. So we can see how many links are involved in each of the transactions, whether that's below or indeed above our property, which is always highlighted in blue. And we can see whether the chain is closed or open. Closed chains will be noted by the tick, and open chains by the cross. The purchase price is always the price indicated here on the right hand side. And if we look at the search icons on the left, these will very quickly tell us the current status of the search. So if we hover over, we can see here that searches have been delivered, searches not ordered, or indeed the searches have been ordered but not yet received. If we take another look at the advanced filters, it's really simple to identify those with open or closed chains, where funding hasn't been applied, where mortgages are still outstanding, or indeed where searches are still missing. And all of this can be filtered by the individual sales progressor. So it's really simple to get to the information that you need. So one of the things we talked about at the beginning of our video was how ViewMyChain can automatically build the chain links for you. Now this is both a unique and powerful tool, because if you think about how difficult it is and time consuming trying to get chain information at the offer stage, ViewMyChain can help speed that process up and not only give you the information on any associated links below in the chain, or indeed above, but also the progress of those links. So I'm going to give you an example of just how this works. So if we use our property 5 the Mill Pond, 5 the Mill Pond has already been confirmed that there's no onward chain. So that's the reason why we've got the checked box here. But we know that our buyers are selling their property. Now, all you need to do is complete 3 simple steps. First of all, put the postcode of your buyer's property into the system and hit search. Then select the address. So we know in this instance they live at number 7A. And then finally, just select the estate agent that you know is acting for them on the sale of their property. Now, ViewMyChain will present all of the possible options available because it could well be a multi-listed property. But in this instance, we just select the one that's available because we know that Purple Bricks are selling it for them. Hit Use Existing Listing. Now, what the system is going to do is not only going to search for 7A Spring Meadow Lane, it's going to see if there are any connected properties to the sale of our buyer. And voila, here you can see, not only has it presented our buyer's property 7A Spring Meadow Lane with the agent that's selling it for them and the agent's contact details, but we can also see just how far progressed that particular transaction is, as well as Station House, Station Road, which is connected to our buyer's property, and we've got the agent's details there, and we can also see again just how far progressed that particular transaction is. So very quickly, just by adding our buyer's information in, if there is already a chain that's been proceeding further down, we'll be able to present that information back to you. And simply, as you would normally do, a quick call through to the agent at the bottom to verify that that indeed is the bottom of the chain, to mark it then as checked, then we have our closed chain. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's take a look at a more complex chain. Here we've got our property 13 Longstock Close, we've got multiple chain links, and we've even got a split chain. We can see that 7 Beeson Court has 2 onward purchases. ViewMyChain prides itself on giving you a single view of the whole chain and visibility across each of the key stages of the transaction. This allows you to easily identify where the bottlenecks are so that you can focus your time accordingly. For example, search information is really valuable to know when searches are expected, particularly useful if you've got out of area buyers. You may well know the search turnaround times in your local area, but what about your buyer that's coming from a completely different location? This will really help give you a better indication as to whether any target dates are likely to be met. Now, some of the other areas on the screen, just to point out, are chain notes. Really easy to add a chain note, and you can see that all the chain notes get stored here and are uneditable once added. So this keeps everything date and time stamped, for compliance and audit purposes. Simple to add a note. And also you can tag your note to the properties that you've had the conversation with. This is something which is really useful, particularly where you've got multiple properties involved in your chain. Simply add your note, and your note will get logged in the section here, and you can view all notes in a nice, simple single screen. You can also search for notes as well. So if you've got keywords, if you've got a particularly long chain, lots of notes that have gone in, start typing one particular word and it will narrow the search options down for you and find the relevant notes. Really useful function just to save time looking for particular information. One of the things that's proved really popular is also our chain map. If you click on chain map, this gives you a nice single screen view of the chain itself. Particularly useful, you might want to send this out with your memorandum of sale or indeed forward it on to the conveyancing solicitors to help everybody understand where they sit in the overall chain. Finally, it's really simple to manage your tasks and follow-ups as well. Simply create your task here in this section. You can even assign it to a colleague. If you know you're going to be off next week, why not prioritize it for them so that nothing gets missed even if you're away. And to manage your tasks is simple. Click on My Tasks at the top of the screen here. We'll look at all tasks, and here we can see all the tasks that actually need to be actioned. So I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch our brief introduction to ViewMyChain. I hope you found that beneficial. If you'd like to find out more, please remember to hit the register interest button on the ViewMyChain integrations page in your Alto platform, where we'll be happy to arrange your bespoke demonstration where we can take a deeper look into the functionality and answer any questions you might have. Thanks very much, and we look forward to hearing from you.